Hey guys, it's your girl. Well,
Ah! It's not.
he's worried about his hair.
It looks like crap. Well,
You want my hairbrush?
no, because it's just not. It's at that intermediate stage where I can do shit with it, but I don't want.
I do have to cut your hair. It's still warm enough for me to cut it. I figured today.
I got an idea. Discussion. Comments. Ideas. How many of you that watch her channel play video games, console, PC, old school, stand-up box, arcade games? And with that being said, I want somebody else's opinion on Slime Rancher. Now, we've had a lot, a lot of people, other people have done videos on it. Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, what's his name? John Cub Scout, Joe Cub Scout. I don't know. Blanca watches him. I know it's got Cub Scout in his name.
There's a couple others that I know of, but I can't think of the names right off the bat.
Now, there are some things that, hey, it's right now. It like 6 months or so ago, it was early access on Steam for PC. It recently came to Xbox One, and it's one of those weird games. If you've ever played something like, my kids play it, Roblox. They have games on their tycoons. You run around, and your whole object is to make money, and build things. Some tycoons are actually designed to be internal. You start in a building, and okay, the thing starts making you money right then and there, and all you got to do is collect it.
Now, with me and Doug, we play console and PC games. We are big into World of Warcraft. We haven't played in a while because
What was the last?
I think we played the last time we played was last year.
Yeah, but I mean, like right now they're getting ready to come out with a new expansion, Legion. And I think the last expansion we played was the one before that, which was,
oh Jesus, I forget the name of it.
I know because we went crazy when we heard about it,
and we got it, and oh my god,
I spent the extra money and got the deluxe editions because they came with mouse pads and stuff like that. And who can't use a mouse pad?
But we've played it, and we played World of Warcraft. We love it. We really do. But with kids in school, especially with 2 kids in cyber school who are home all the time, it's hard.
It really is. It's so hard that it's disgusting.
Right, because they always need stuff explained to them, or help with classwork and or homework. Stuff like that. So kids in cyber school need more attention than what
I'll be right back.
Normal kids. So we play Xbox.
Okay, coffee delivery inbound.
Yes! 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 Coffee.
My poor coffee cup.
I know. It's a shame. Somebody ruined Dougie's Doctor Who cup. So we're going to have to get him a new one. But we play console games. We play PC games. Oh my god, you're talking about your hair is awful. I got this one little tuft just sticking out right there.
Yeah, but that's one little tuft. My head looks like, I stuck my finger in an electric socket.
Now,
I think we have too much lighting behind us, but
we play, like I said, console games also. We play Xbox, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Wii U. We have it all. We have it all. I'm not joking. All the way back to PS2. We still have a working PS2.
I think we even have a working PS1.
I think so too.
So,
and we have PS1 games. Hardcore. But we do play these games and we love them. My new obsession, I'm not gonna lie, between me and Doug is Slime Rancher. Doug, I'll play. He'll look up where the Gordos are.
oh, speaking of which, I got some information on Slime Rancher. Got to remind me to tell you.
Or he'll play, and I'm going, okay, this is where the Gordo is, but we went through all this to set up this ranch, put this here, or have this here, or stuff like that. And same with him. He'll give his opinions too. So, with us, it's a tag team kind of thing. And we've been doing that for years. At one point in time, I don't know if you guys remember this PlayStation 2 game. It goes back, it doesn't quite date us, but it goes back a few years. When PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 were still big because PlayStation 3 was backwards compatible. It was a game called Rogue Galaxy. Guys, this game is awesome. I'm pretty sure you've heard me talk about it before, but it's awesome.
You can actually now get it on the 4.
Yes.
You buy
for
it
digital download.
digital download. You can buy it from the PlayStation PlayStation.
PSN.
Yeah.
The PlayStation Network.
Yeah.
In the shop. And it's a really good game. It's got so much replayability, and that's what me and Doug look for in games. We look for replayability. If it doesn't have replayability, we trade it. Seriously. We trade it. And we still have the disc of Rogue Galaxy. Hell, we have the original strategy guide for Rogue Galaxy. This is before they had digital guides on Prima.
Look at some of the guides that come out. A lot of the guides now offer, you go and buy the guide and they give you a code for a digital guide so that you can put it in your digital library. I love that fact because, it comes out to, I don't, okay, I got the guide. Let me put it, I got the code, let me put it in my digital book, library. Okay. Which is great, because, hey, you know what? I play this game.
Guides.
I want to replay it. Where's my guide, just in case I get stuck, because it's been a while.
We have guides.
It got lost, or, it was in...
I'm not exactly sure where I put it, so I'll just whip out my computer or my tablet or something.
And pull up the digital... But there are some guides that aren't out there anymore, Nope. You can't get your hands on it.
Nope.
There is...
And the closest thing you can come to a discontinued game guide
is a game walkthrough.
Yep, which is on GameFAQs.com.
But there are things in this Rogue Galaxy guide, in this game you get weapons, a sword and a blaster for the main character, and you can level them up. But when you level them up, it's not leveling it up really. It's just like maxing out the experience for it. Well, if you want a better weapon, you got to go buy it. And you
at a certain time in the game, you get this little toad from it's
Jerica.
Right, yeah, it's right after you fight a boss on the planet Jerica. And he asks to go along with you because he's bored and he has nothing better to do, and he can help.
He has a special ability
that can help make better weapons.
He takes 2 of your weapons and fuses them into a better one.
In his belly.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing with that is that
kind of gross.
The guide because
frog snot.
No.
Yeah. That's the epitome of your favorite saying, frog snot.
But what it is it comes down to in the guide, you don't want to just mix and match any weapon, because you can only the same type of weapons, sword with a sword, gun with a gun, stuff like that. But you don't want to just turn around, I'm going to take this one and hope I get something good. Because I did that on one game. And I took a real nice, high-quality sword with...
You know what game the mixing on Rogue Galaxy reminds me of?
No.
Pardon me if I get the game wrong, but it's still in the same series. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Rose. Remember where you mix the 2 cards and you get a better card?
No. But...
Yeah, we used to do it all the time.
Yeah.
I believe it was Duelist of the Rose. I could be wrong, but I believe it was Duelist of the Rose.
Yeah, because we used to sit there and if you take this card
and get a shitload of cards, and then we take like say Witch of the Woods and mix her with the Crimson Witch and get something else. It was a really good game we got hooked on, and we played and we mixed different combos of cards, and we had a friend who did a walkthrough on GameFAQs on this game. And we used to email him all the time the combos we would find. And at one point in time, he finally got so many combos from us, he listed the combos we found and our names on his walkthrough. And I was like, wow. Credit. So...
Anyway.
We play so many different games that we find similarities in games that we've played in the past.
All right, well,
and
back
that.
to the original game, Slime Rancher.
Slime Rancher.
You basically start off with
pink slimes.
But
you have to catch pink slimes.
The whole object is to catch slimes, feed them stuff so they plort. Basically, poop. You collect the plort and send it off to somebody for money.
Basically, you're a poop rancher.
Yes.
Well, you shouldn't be named Slime Rancher. You're a poop rancher.
Well, you run around and there's different types of things, but the whole object is to build up your ranch so that you can make money. Now, you have to go out and find the slimes. But it's an interesting game. I mean, I tried it on for a little bit, and then the wife was watching some other videos on it, and she goes, you know what? I really want to try this game. So upstairs, I put.
But we heard about it through Blanca, aka Christina Alexander Blanky's Plays. Watch it.
So blah blah blah. So I downloaded it on the box upstairs and got the free, the 1 hour free trial. And she, after an hour, she was like, "I really want to play this game." Well, Blankies got the game, so and
And she tried the demo.
liked it, wound up buying it, even though it's what they call a game preview on Xbox. So the game is going to be can be constantly changing,
And or pulled.
and well, not pulled, but never put in the final production. But I think if enough people actually buy the game, that they'll put it into production. But it's a nice, it's an enjoyable game.
It's cute as anything. To me, it's so cute. You have these little slimes bouncing around. Hee hee. It's so adorable.
It
Really is.
you go around. There's just different fruits and veggies that you can find. Carrots, what they call pogo fruit, which reminds me of a pomegranate. Carrots, uh, cube berries,
Mint
mint mango, heart beets, the beets that look like hearts, or in the shape of a heart anyway.
Pogo fruit.
Yeah, so you collect all these different fruits and veggies, and don't, hey, let's not forget that there are chickens out there, hens, briar hens, rocky hens, not to mention their chicks, stony hens. But there's a bunch of them out there, because you have different slimes that actually eat the chickens.
Then you have roost rose.
Yeah. So anyway,
it's an adorable game. I would love for the creator to expand on it, because you do come across parts in the game where it says still under construction.
and it's not even like a sign like that. It's just a sign with a slime with a construction hat and hammers on either side. But
Still under construction. Please expand the game. It's an excellent game. I like it. Please, I'm begging, expand the game. It's absolutely fabulous. I like it a lot.
as of right now, she's played it so much that she's bought all the personal upgrades.
As far as I know.
Yeah, for as of right now, that's what I'm saying. As of right now, and she's gotten really, she's bought almost all the.
I just opened Indigo Quarry. So I haven't done the Gordos in there.
I don't think you got any rad slimes yet, have you?
No,
So-
I haven't gotten any of the rad slimes.
But it's one of those.
I haven't done any of the Gordos in there. And it's, like you said, it's one of those games that you get addicted to really quick. And you want to see how quick and how big of a ranch you can actually make.
It's one of those games where, you know what? I got nothing better to do. Like, I want to do something, but I don't know what to do. And you can put it on. It's a time killer. It's, something to keep you occupied,
Now, mind you, it's no Minecraft. It's so much different than Minecraft. It's nothing like Monster Rancher or Harvest Moon. It's nothing like those.
No.
It is, I almost want to say a 3D world, but it's not an MMORPG. It is,
Which would be nice if they open up a feature like that.
It would be, but
Even if it was just because there's you have the slime market where you sell all the plort at, but then they have another market where it's basically people. Right now, it's
Trading.
NPCs in the game,
And it's
they send out
trading.
requests. Oh, I need this, this, and this, and I'll give you this, this, and this.
So there's so many different directions that this game can go in, and I really do like it. I like it a lot. Please expand on it. The other game that I want to talk about, it's a game that I've loved for years. It's actually a series that I've loved for years. And
all these talks are impromptu, so we don't.
yeah, but it's a series that I've loved for years, and it stopped all of a sudden.
Ah.
And I've heard
I know where
so
she's going.
many rumors that they're going to expand on it. Dot hack. Come on, it needs to be expanded. The expansion missed PS3. It should have gone on to PS3, in my opinion. Now we're on PS4. Come on, guys. This game is amazing. It takes place in a world much like World of Warcraft.
No, all right.
Much like, not exactly, but much like.
It's...
And there's not an online feature to the game, which would be fantastic.
Well, here's the premise of the game. Now this came out in what, the late 90s?
The first series, yes, it came out in the late 90s with PS2.
So here's the thing with that is, it's a video game that you're playing.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
And you get stuck in the video game.
If you've ever watched any of the Dot Hack's anime series, or even what's the
Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online is much like it. Yes.
Where you get stuck in the video game and you can't get out of the video game. You know, the only way to get out of it is to beat the game type deal. So that's the premise behind it.
And you have so many things that you have to contend with. You have to contend with the glitches and the viruses in the game. Unlike Sword Art Online, where you actually lived in the game, and in order to get out, you had to beat the final boss on level 100. In this game, you were stuck until you beat the system. But you had more to contend with than just monsters. You had to contend with the viruses in the game. And the virus in the game was called Ada.
And then you had the, like, if you wanted, like, in Sword Art Online, you just had to clear a floor, then the next floor became available, blah, blah, blah. Well, in this one, you actually had to come up with code words.
Keywords.
Or keywords for the warp gate.
Yes.
So if you wanted to go somewhere, you actually needed the keywords to put in you know, okay, I want to... Because what it would do is it would give you different fields and stuff like that. It could be a desert, it could be a green, it could, you know, whatever. But yeah, so sometimes you'd have to play, like, literally... I won't say hours, but you'd have to play for a little bit to find the different things in the area that you could get the keywords from.
Yes.
So that you could move on to a different area.
And you had to open these keywords.
And then you had, and every area had a dungeon that you had to clear.
And then you had a boss chest that you could open.
Yep.
And in this boss chest, you got items, you got weapons. You also sometimes got keywords.
Yep.
And it was a great game. Watch the DVDs. Watch the anime series. It's on Netflix.
Just Dot Hack. What is it? Dot Hack is
Dot Hack Sign, Dot Hack Roots, Dot Hack Twilight.
Isn't there an infection? Yeah, Dot Hack Infection.
No, not anime. Dot Hack Infection was the video game.
I see.
Watch it. And for you Dot Hack fans, join me in this. Let's start up a movement. Let's get Dot Hack back on. It is an excellent game. You can most likely get it on digital download on the 4.
Well, here's the other thing too. Back in the day, when you bought the video game, not all of them, but some of them, you could get a DVD in it. and it was
that was
actually,
the dot hack GUs.
yeah, the GUs came with
An anime DVD with it.
like a kind of like a short movie.
Yes.
So
And it's a great anime series, much like Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online is a really, really good series, but to me it's a lot like dot hack.
my problem is we've seen it. I enjoyed Sword Art Online. What was the second one after that? Or no,
Sword Art Online 2.
right?
Sword Art
Can't
Online.
watch it.
Come on, makers of Sword Art Online 2. Dub it, please. He can't watch subtitles. It causes migraine on him. I can, but when he tries to watch it, either he gets a migraine or he can't keep up with the subtitles because he's not a fast reader. Dub it, please, 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 please.
She
I'm
devours books. I digest them.
I'm a fast reader.
She basically takes a book and goes, "Nah, I'm done." I take a book and go,
He makes it look a thing.
a year later.
It looks like a banana. But anime, Sword Art Online, the
Piece of
anime-
advice, whatever you do, never look anybody in the eye when you're eating a banana.
The video game Sword Art Online, I got the Hollow Fragment, and it's a decent game. It's not the greatest. I heard the one after that is really good. So, I'm gonna have to buy the newest of the Sword Art Online to try it. I haven't tried it yet. I have not tried it yet. But the Hollow Fragment is pretty good, and it reminds me of dot hack. So come on, dot hack. Let's come back. You're the original. Let's show Sword Art Online who did it first and why.
They may have done it better, but hey, we need to throw out the first ones out there.
Yes. Jimmy!
Yiminy yammy!
It's me.
Let me show you my friend Jimmy here.
Ah! Spin, rotate, ow!
That's Jimmy.
Okay.
What's going on, channel?
YouTube!
Oh,
You'll be famous!
I'm famous. Thank you very much
For what?
for bringing laundry over.
Oh, that's no problem. I have to change out the loads that are down there, so.
We just came from the bank. We got denied. Oh, I got denied.
Anyway, let's,
What about Ev?
I told her.
Your nails on the couch.
Just a second.
I told her, why don't you just come over because this is where we're going to be at.
Just,
She's like, I'm frustrated. I was like, you're frustrated. I'm frustrated. Just meet the people. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
male.
Yeah.
Aaron
And-
got voter registration.
What?
Aaron got voter registration.
Okay.
Not like she gonna open it.
Anyway,
Anyway. But Sword Art Online.
Did you hear about the guy dying? The character actor. The character actor.
For
This show.
which one?
This one.
Which character?
The old guy, Jerry somebody. The DA.
The one- The one that did McCoy?
No, the one after that or before that.
the heavyset guy.
Jerry something. 93 years old.
Oh,
Oh, him!
Yeah.
He died. Really? I didn't know he died.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless him.
anyway.
Anyways. Alright. I'll wait for you to.
But Sword Art Online, in my opinion, was took its information from Dot Hack. If the writers didn't mean it like that, it's cool. It's a great game. It's a great game. But in my opinion, there's a lot of similarities to Dot Hack. And I want
There's
Dot
a
Hack
load
back.
in the
I want
washer.
it back. Come on, Dot
There's
Hack.
heaps of
Let's
stuff.
go.
Put that in the dryer.
We can
I
do
don't know if there's
this.
anything in the dryer.
I will play
But
Dot
there
Hack
is spring out.
from
Yeah.
beginning to end. I've done it so many times.
There might be an empty
I have
bucket
done
down
it so many times. I've played. We still have our backwards compatible PlayStation 3. And ask Doug. I played Dot Hack so many times that it's unbelievable. I will go back and play it just to be playing it. Which brings me back to replayability. Games we buy, me and Doug, must have replayability.
Well, I won't say must have, but
Must have.
I'm not gonna say must have, but if you've got, it's gotta have one of the, you gotta have one of those games where you can have replayability. So because like,
Because replayability is so good because you can go back and do stuff that you didn't do the first time you played.
like Mass Effect. If anybody's played Mass Effect, you have,
I can't wait for 4, y'all.
you've got in the series you can play Paragon, Renegade, Neutral. And each one opens up different dialogues while you're talking to people. So Paragon gives you these different ones, Renegade gives you
Also different romantic aspects.
and also different endings to the game.
Yes.
So, Mass Effect I like because I actually played it in all 3 categories.
Yes.
Played it Paragon, played it Renegade. Playing Neutral is really hard
It really is.
because you can build up your Paragon level too much, or you can build up your Renegade level too much.
I'm
like-
sorry, that tuft on the side of my head is getting on my nerves.
Just trying to balance it out and be neutral is hard. So, but you get different aspects of the game, and when they made it a feature, when they came out with like the second and third game, where you could import your game information, so that all the decisions you made in the first game or the second game moved over to the next game, made it easy. I mean, then they came out with another. Oh, okay, look, if you didn't play Mass Effect, here's a little thing for you at the beginning where you could make these decisions before the game started, so that it had a basis to work with. But it's nice when you can sit there and say, you know what? Here's my game save information, and I've done this. I've played it good. I've played it bad. I've played it neutral, so that Now I think it's, what is it? Mass Effect 2.
Did you transfer the sheets to the dryer? Thank you.
Was it Mass Effect 2 with the mining, or was
Yes.
that 3?
It was 2.
Mass Effect.
Because 3, they got rid of it.
Yeah. When they came out with planetary mining, so that
That was my part of the game, y'all.
If I was-
He couldn't stand doing it. He couldn't stand doing
it's not
it.
that I couldn't stand doing it. It was a little difficult at points, but
He got frustrated with it at one point in time.
she would turn around and,
I'd mine the hell out of a planet until it was dry.
I mean, literally, it would be like, it would tell you it's got abundant resources, and as you were mining it, it would go down, and she'd get it down to depleted. There was nothing left on the planet, and I couldn't do that.
Are you doing all those? Okay, put mine in.
No, that's
Go ahead. Go put yours in.
Because you got something in the dryer. I don't know what it is.
sheets. So when they're, it's-
Yes, y'all, I do laundry. If you don't do laundry, you're gross.
Gross.
But another game that we highly adore, that we've been playing since its inception, since the very first game. We've played the spin-off games. Resident Evil. We do like it. We do like it. Now that we're older, and I have a child with autism, who has a mimic, we don't play it as often as we like.
But Blanca always plays it when he's downstairs.
And
But he knows he's not allowed to play it.
He's not allowed to play it
And
because of his mimic.
And he really, he also knows that he shouldn't be down there while it's being played because he'll mimic it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that's
Blanca but he'll be eating something
Let it go.
downstairs.
Let it go.
let it go, let it go, let it
Can't
go.
hold it back anymore.
Now get out of my room.
Let it go. Let it go.
Copyright.
To the winds. No.
Stop.
It's not copyright because I'm the one singing it. Why? That'd be a parody.
It's not a parody if you're singing the exact words.
Oh.
But anyway.
Go away.
Anyway.
Away.
Resident Evil we liked. I would play it, tag him in. He would play it, tag me in. After a while, I liked watching him play it.
There's one game though that she won't play, but she'll watch me play.
Dead Space. Dead Space.
Now,
I can't play it, y'all.
Look.
Too many jump scares. I got a heart problem.
it's one of these. It's one of those games where, if anybody's, I don't know if anybody's played it, Dead Space. It's Resident Evil in space. Okay, so I first played it years ago and enjoyed it. Then they came out with the second one, and I was playing it.
This was after the girls were born. And we had finally gotten our room back. Because the girls were slept in our room until both of them were 1.5 years to 2 years old. So we finally got our room back. We rearranged our room the way we wanted it rearranged. And we started playing Dead Space.
And I was playing Dead Space 2 in the middle of the night. And of course, you know how it is while you're gaming, you're drinking and stuff like that. I had to go to the bathroom. Well, our dog, Princess, which you've met, used to crawl under the bed. Big dog crawling into a little space.
She can still do it, y'all.
She can still do it. Don't do it very often, but she can still do it. She was just doing her normal shifting around under the bed, trying to get, whatever she was doing. And I'm like, wow, okay. Now, I'm playing this scary game in the middle of the night with no lights on. The only light is the TV.
I'm sitting there with popcorn watching it like it's a movie.
And I'm like, honey, I gotta go to the bathroom.
I looked at him and said, go to the bathroom.
I'm like, but there's something under the bed and I'm afraid he's going to snatch me up.
So I had to turn the light on and look under the bed. And I said, you're afraid of the dog. Go to the bathroom.
I got on the edge of the bed and jumped from the bed straight to the hallway, so I was in the light of the bathroom.
I know it sounds childish, and I know I laugh about it. He laughs about it too, but wow,
it's one of those. If you're, wow, like you could be the biggest, baddest man on or person on the face of this planet,
and you can still get the creeps.
It creeps you out. I sit here and play it today. I have it on the 1.
We have Dead Space 3.
No, we have 1.
We have 3 too.
No, we don't. We never got 3.
I could have sworn
we only got
3.
1 and 2, but
Dead Space, he won't play it. He won't play it.
I play it. I just can't I can't sit there and play it for long periods of time. Lucky if I get
Every time I say, honey, play some Dead Space 3, what do I get?
I don't have 3. I have 1.
Dead Space 3, he won't touch, y'all. He won't touch it.
No, the first one gave me the willies. The second one creeped me out, and I'm afraid the third one's going to give me a massive heart attack.
But I'm the one with the heart problem.
So, anyway, if you're looking for games to play, there's some good ones. Dead Space,
Dead Rising. That's a good one. And they're coming out 4. They're coming out with 4, y'all.
So you get a couple of good games to look forward to. Dead Rising, Dead Space, old school Resident Evil, old school Dot Hack,
Rogue Galaxy.
Rogue Galaxy, Slime Rancher. Okay,
Yes.
so
We're gonna do another video game favorites because we have a ton of them, y'all.
we do. Yes, we do.
We have a ton of video game favorites. So I'm gonna end this for right now, and we'll pick it up on another video. So you want us to discuss other games? Down below, like, favorite, subscribe, and leave us some comments. We'll discuss some video games. Now, if you watched my Staples window shopping, I am trying to save up some money to have a setup so I can do some Let's Plays. Let me know what you want me to play. No Five Nights at Freddy's, y'all. I got the games. Hard problem. So, if you want us to do some Let's Plays, let us know. If you want, we can have a poor man setup because I do have an Alienware laptop. So, I can do a poor man setup and we can use the webcam and everything on that.
Well,
But again, it's going to be a poor man setup.
Because basically it's going to be
we poor.
It'd be one of those things. I don't know. We'll figure something out. We'll work something out.
Yeah.
So
until then, love you to the moon and back. And we will see you soon. Bye, guys.